Right, good morning class.
Morning, sir.
Right, so at this point in our lives this morning, during our registration lesson, we had 30 minutes on which we explained type 4. Not so?
Yes, sir.
So what's going to happen now is that we're going to take the odd numbers from that exercise, which is exercise 7 on page 27. The first part of the lesson, we're going to look at the odd numbers of exercise 7. Okay? Alright. The odd numbers on page, what did I say? 27. Page 27, odd numbers, okay. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to give you a chance to start answering, and I'm going to call you up row by row. I just want to see what you guys are doing, okay. So work on your own. I'll call you up now, and then I can see exactly who needs extra explanation and so on, okay. Don't forget, every lesson is posted online the same day. Okay? Why is your mask off? Just keep your mask on, huh? Yes?
What if the sum is 2x minus 5 in brackets and then to the power of 3?
Then you write the brackets 3 times. She's saying, what will happen if you got 2x minus 1 raised to the power 3? The bracket is to the power 3, so it's going to be 2x minus 1 times 2x minus 1 times 2x minus 1. So you're going to write that bracket out 3 times. If it's raised to the power 5, then you're going to write that bracket out 5 times. Exercise 7 is on page 27. Okay. Anybody else want to ask something? Yes, Michael? Yeah, if it's 3 brackets, you're going to multiply the first 2, simplify it, and then you multiply the third one. But we're not there yet, man. You guys are talking about grade 10 work already. You ready for grade 10? Astaghfirullah. So my first pass grade 9. And choose maths now, no? As your subject in grade 10. It's too well, no? Maths is not easy if you're not going to practice. If you practice it every day, it becomes easier and easier. But you guys are most young, so everything is easy for you. The power of a young man. People, don't waste your time. Sorry? Why do you need to see them? Don't you have booklets? Why are you not making use of your booklet? At this point, I'm going to pause the video. Right, at this point, most of you have completed. You're just having a problem with number 9?
Yes, sir.
Right. But let's just go through these sums quickly. Okay. Gibby, wat gaan aan? Why so wild? Salika is sitting there. Okay, Salika is flash now. Okay. Right. So relax your bones. Salika, you couldn't help Shiloh? And Shiloh is piggybacking somewhere else? She need the colors. Okay. Here we go. Listen. Okay, it's fine. Don't worry. It's fine. It's not Salika's job to explain. But she did it out of the goodness of her heart. Okay. Equal number 1. We have to write this out twice, not so?
Yes,
So it's 4x minus 3y. 4x minus 3y. So what do? We multiply out. 4x times 4x, 16x squared. 4x times negative 3y, negative 12xy. Negative 3y times 4x, negative 12xy. Negative 3y times negative 3y, positive 9y squared. Okay. So what do we do now? Like terms. Those two are like. So it's going to be 16x squared minus 12xy minus 12xy is minus 24xy plus 9y. Any confusion there? No? Sorry? Yes? You was going to write. When do we write 0? When does this cancel? Positive and negative. Or negative and that's the only time it changes. Same signs, you must add. Different signs, you must subtract. Verstaan julle? Let's look at number 3. Number 3. Again, we must write this out twice. So C plus D times C plus D. So let's multiply. C times C, C squared. C times D, CD. D times C, CD. And D times D, D squared, yes. Not what you guys write, no? Some of you. Yes. D squared. So, listen, relax. So what we're going to do now? Like terms. So it's going to be C squared plus 2CD plus. Remember, so some people write C squared, D squared. When we're adding and subtracting, the variables stay the same. You guys understand? Right. Any confusion here? No. I know some of you want to get out by number 9. 5 first. Okay. Number 5. You must write this out twice. 4a minus 5b times 4a minus 5b. So let's multiply. 4a times 4a, 16a squared. 4a times negative 5b, 20ab. Negative 5b times 4a, 20ab. Negative 5b times negative 5b, positive 25b. Again, what do we do? Like terms. So those two are like terms. So it's going to be 16a squared minus 20 minus 20, negative 40. In this case, negative 40 ab plus. Any problems here? Any confusion? No. Seven. So let's look at number 7. Again, we're going to write it out twice. It's 4x squared minus y cubed times 4x squared minus y cubed. So let's multiply. 4x squared times 4x squared. 16x, 4. 4x squared times negative 3y cubed. Negative 4x squared y cubed. Negative the y cubed times 4x squared. It's negative 4x squared y cubed. Negative y cubed times negative y cubed. Positive y. Remember, when multiplying and bases are the same, we add the exponents. So what do we do now? Like this. So that's going to be 16x4 minus 4 minus 4 minus 8x squared y cubed plus y. Okay, any confusion here? No? And then number 9 is for tomorrow, okay? Huh? Leave it for tomorrow. Then you can think about it at home. Okay, let's. Okay, I'm joking. We're going to do it now. Hey, Sana. Right, here we go. Number 9. People, 2 ways of doing this. I can write it out, like it easier. Okay, or I can multiply inside the brackets first. So I'm going to multiply inside the brackets first. Okay, so that's going to give us what? 8a minus 6a squared. All squared. But if you had written that out twice, then in your brackets would have been 8a minus 6a squared times 8a minus 6a squared. No? Which I'm going to get in the next step. Because there's a square, I'm going to write it out twice. 8a minus 6a squared. 8a minus 6a squared. So what do I do now?
Times.
Times. Is this like terms?
No.
No. So it's going to be 8a times 8a. 64a squared. 8a times negative 6a squared. Negative 48. A cubed. Negative 6a squared times 8a. Negative 48. A cubed. Negative 8a squared times negative, negative 6a squared times negative 6a squared. Positive 36a. So what do I do now? Like terms. Negative 48a cubed minus 48. So it's going to be 64 minus 96a cubed plus 36. Who got that right? Right, one in each row. Besides this row, something wrong with this row, no? Okay, I think either Jada or another sum. No, I'm going to give you 4 for homework. Or 5, okay. She said relax. People, for homework is exercise 7. I want you guys to do even numbers, okay? And that's on page 27. Exercise 7, even numbers on page 27. Now we're going to look at the mixed example on page 27. Alright. The big boys' toys this now, no? Nice. So now we're going to put all our knowledge to practice now, okay? Okay, I need a new page, no? That's grade 8, fractions. And this is on page 27. Let's write this down. We're going to do this one together. Okay, you guys got it? Start writing down the sum. And then we're going to do it together. Okay. You all wrote it down already. So tell me, how many terms are there? How many terms are there in the sum? There are 3 terms. What separates terms? Plus and minus. So before we can add and subtract our like terms or group like terms here, I need to simplify my terms first. Okay? You guys understand? In other words, is 1, 2, 3. Okay, as we said, plus and minus separates the terms. Alright. So looking at the first term, what needs to be done here? Write it out. So write it out twice quick. Write the sum out twice. The bracket, no? Not the sum. What can happen with the middle term, the second term? You can multiply. Do we multiply the 4 in first, or do you multiply the brackets out first? The brackets. Why? According to? So when you have negative 4 in a bracket, you're going to multiply the story out. So multiply that out for me quickly. Alright, so what do we get? X times 8x? 8x squared. X times negative y? Negative xy. 2y times 8x? Positive 16xy. Okay? And 2y times negative y squared? Negative 2y squared. Sorry, 2y times negative 1. Right. Now what? Last bracket? Right. So write it out twice. You all okay with that? Okay, this here belongs next to that. No? You don't have to write it at the bottom like that. As you know, the calculator is in the way. Okay. Now what? You multiply. Alright? So what you're going to do here? You're going to multiply the binomial here by the binomial. Not so? Yes. Right. So do that quickly. Am I moving too fast? No. Okay. Multiply the binomial by binomial. Yes? I thought you were going to ask something about maths. Yes, you may quick. Okay. I'm just going to do the spot now. Okay, so let's multiply 3x times 3x? 9x squared. 3x times negative 2y? Negative 6xy. Negative 2y times 3x? Negative 6xy. Negative 2y times negative 2y? Positive 4y. Okay. What can happen in the next line? In the next bracket? You multiply. Or I could have added like terms inside here. But it's fine if you're multiplying it out, no problem. So what you guys going to do, you're going to multiply that story out. So multiply that out quickly. For those of you who have problems with this work, please watch the videos again. Okay. Okay, so let's multiply. What do we get? 4 times 8xy, negative 32x squared. Negative 4 times negative xy, positive 4xy. Negative 4 times positive 16xy, negative 64xy. Negative 4 times negative 2y squared, positive 8y squared. What's going to happen here? You have to multiply the bracket up. Not so. So do your thing quickly. Alright, so what do we get? Negative, it will be x squared. X times negative y, negative xy. Negative y times x, negative xy. Negative y times negative y, positive y. You all agree with that?
Yes, sir.
My doctor, my sanitize. What's wrong with your foot? Sorry?
I don't know, sir.
You don't know? People, what? Is that correct like it is then?
No.
What's wrong with it? Your brackets. No? Why must it be brackets?
Because it's more than one.
Oh, there we go. More than one term following a negative sign? Go brackets. Well, what negative we talking about? That negative. Okay. Now what do we do? Now you can multiply the negative. Not so? So we're going to first write all of that down, then we multiply the bracket, the negative. So do that for me quickly. Shh. Very tired. Okay, you all got it? Okay. Right, now what? Like terms. So it's going to be 9x squared is a like term to what one? Negative 32x squared, which is like term to? Negative 6xy, negative 6xy, 4xy, negative 64xy, xy, xy. 4y squared, 8y squared, negative y squared. You all see that, people? I'm grouping the like term. So what is 9x squared minus 32x squared? It's going to be negative, definitely. Then it's going to be 32 minus 9. Not so? 32 minus 9 is going to be 2. 12 is 3. 23. Negative 23. Not so? Now negative 23 minus 1 is negative 24 x. You all agree with that? Right. The next one. What's negative 6xy minus 6xy? Negative 12xy. Negative 12xy plus 4xy. Negative 8xy. Now negative 8xy minus 64. So negative 8xy minus 64xy. Same sign or opposite sign? Same. Do we add or subtract? Add. 72xy. Not so? Now 72xy plus xy. 71xy plus xy. 70. Negative 70xy. You guys understand? The girls understand. Now what? What is 4y squared plus 8y squared? 12y squared. And 12y squared minus y squared? 11. So it's plus 11. You. Yes, my girl. How many marks? Very good question. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 4, 5, 6, 7. Between 7 and 8 marks. That's only if you want it. Then you must get it right in the exam. Let's practice. Right, relax your bones. Okay, we'll do another one. The bell is gonna ring now. 1 minute, one sum. Nice, nice. I like it. Alright. So for homework, I want you guys to do exercise 7, the odd numbers. Even, so, my mistake. Even numbers. Then exercise 8 on page 27, the odd numbers. It's a pleasure. I thought she was excited because of the homework I'm giving her. She's excited because the fractions is laying on the even numbers. Yeah, but majority of it is on the Right, you listen, the bell's gonna ring soon, so you guys can start with the homework. Did you say you're gonna pack up? No. Your mommy sent you to school to pack up? No, she sent you to learn. Yes, it's a pleasure, Michael. Why do I give you so much homework? I want you to do well. Listen, your leg is so and you're walking up and down, up and down. When your leg is normal, then you don't walk around. You're supposed to rest at your ankle. People, enjoy the rest of your day. Good afternoon, class.